facts are not as sufficient as a story. Facts is like telling, a story is guiding. Someone is uncovering the story rather than you telling them what the conclusion is. And one thing is to tell you, growth is important. And another thing is to tell you, when I was in my early 20s, the circle of friends that I had were conducive to little or no growth. We're actually doing the same things. We were meeting just to have drinks and maybe to cook something. I used to invite people at home, and we will have pizza and dinners and drink a lot and be, tired in the morning and then go back to work. And so the next Friday we can do it again. So as you could see, well, the environment I was in, it was not an environment where people wanted to do more, when people had higher aspirations. So in order for me to change my results, I had to change my environment. So I could have told you, in order for you to change your results, you have to change your environment. Or I could have shared the story where I was stuck in my environment because of circle of friends that I was surrounding myself with were not conducive to growth. So now, again, I'm telling you my answer, but by sharing a story, I'm guiding you to your answer. Let's look at some of the things that make a story and storytelling effective. Again, you have seen this before, but it goes back to knowing your audience, defining your message. Start with the hook and then use relatable characters, right? A hook is going to be the inciting incident. And then relatable characters are people that people could relate with. If you talk, let's say, to a team of leaders, well, okay, you might want to use examples that are relevant to leading people. If you talk to entrepreneurs, you might want to use examples that are relevant to entrepreneurs. You need to have conflict and resolutions. These two are elements of storytelling. Include emotional elements, meaning how would people feel, include visuals and things that connect with their senses. So seeing, tasting, feeling. The more senses we can include, the more sensory information we can include, the easier for people is to connect with it. Vivid descriptions, pauses, keep it concise and with impact. So these are some elements that you could actually include in storytelling